Putting yourself out there is your number one responsibility as a freelancer. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about self-promotion as a freelancer, meaning anything that has to do with self-promotion. You put yourself out there. That's what I'm going to be discussing in this video. So all you need to do is to stick to this video till the very end. As a freelancer, it means you have decided to work independently. It means you have decided to pick up jobs independently, because freelancing means you are working on your own, working with companies, organization as an independent person, meaning they pay you per job or per tax. You understand me? You are not employed by any company, you're not employed by any organization. You are working independently. That is what freelancing is all about. And in so doing, you are the one who is responsible for getting the client. You're the one responsible for closing that deal. You're the one responsible for doing the job. So there is no how you will succeed as a freelancer without understanding the place of self-promotion. It's one of the parts a whole lot of freelancers don't really understand. And some understanding, but they're not really putting their best in it. You have to think of ways to achieve this. You have to think of strategy on how you can put yourself out there for the world to see what you are doing. Because if they can't see you, there is no how they will work with you. If you're not visible, there's no how you can get clients. So whatever it will take you to be in the front of your audience, do it. As long as it's something that is legal, and as long as it's something that is not illegal, you just have to do it, because it is your responsibility to get those clients. Networking and marketing yourself. These two things form the basis of self-promotion as freelancers. You have to network. You can't just be kind of person that is living in isolation. You just can't be the kind of person that will be like, I don't like making friends. You can't be the kind of person that just want to be alone. As a freelancer, you must learn how to network. You must learn how to go beyond your space to incorporate other people. You must learn how to make friends. You must learn how to bring other people's idea, other people's perspective into your life. So being a freelancer means you are putting yourself out there for people to experience you. So there is no how you be like, I don't like making friends. I don't like interacting with people. You must do all these things. You must network and market yourself. When it has to do with marketing yourself, you have to be very, very strategic with all these things. So are you taking social media serious? What is your social media strategy? Are you putting out content there every day? What are you doing with your social media? So you have to have a strong online presence. Because I'm talking about marketing yourself, put yourself out there. You have to have a good social media presence. You have to position yourself very well on social media. Do you have to have a website? Do you have a website? Marketing yourself, you have to have a website, because you have to have a place where people can come into and see the good stuff you are doing. Don't isolate yourself as a creative. Put yourself out there. Have a good functioning website. With WordPress, you can have a portfolio website. Is very, very important. Do you have a portfolio? How can people see what you have done before? You market yourself, put yourself out there, means you should also have a portfolio, because if you put yourself out there, people ask, what have you done before? Let's see what you have done before. You've been talking about this thing. Let me see what you have done before. You need to have a portfolio that you can show to potential clients, because without the past, there's no how they can be confident with the future. Without showing them what you have done before, there's no how they can be confident with that you'll be able to solve a particular problem, and it has to do with your skill. So you have to have a portfolio. Marketing yourself out there it takes a whole lot of stuff. So I've talked about website, I've talked about social media, I've talked about you having a portfolio, I've talked about you having a website. It is your responsibility to do all it takes for people to notice you, because no matter how creative you are, no matter how good you are with a particular skill, if nobody knows you, if you're not visible to people, if the people that would need that service don't know you, there is no how you can get clients to work with you. And in making them to know you, you need to be strategic about it. So I've talked about you having a website. I've talked about you having a good social media presence. Are you on LinkedIn? As a creative, are you on LinkedIn? It's very important to take LinkedIn serious. Because there's no how you can be creative, so you can be successful as a creative without having a strong LinkedIn presence. Put out content on LinkedIn. Position yourself very well. Let people see you. Talk like someone that knows what he or she is doing. It's not everything you post on social media, man. It's not everything you post on social media. You have to be very strategic with the content that you post on social media, because this is like the summary of who you are. You don't know who might be seeing your post. You don't know who might come across your post. So just make sure you are putting stuff out there every single day. I think you're not good with that particular skill enough to be able to put your work out there. I tell you the truth, it doesn't matter. When I started graphic design earlier, in fact, every day I used to post, in fact, now, if I begin to think about those designs I used to post those days, I'll be like, man, you mean I did these designs? But then I didn't even know that they were not even up to standard. That was my level then. But I was putting it out there. I was posting it every day. I was pushing myself out there. And I got some few clients there, though they pay me little, but I got something. People knew that this is what I am doing. People, my friends, people around me know that this is what I am doing. So it's not easy for them to refer me to people and to also keep me going. So you have to put yourself out there. People need to know what you are doing. Social media is the neutralizer. It has neutralized everybody on the surface of the earth. So you can post something today on Twitter, and someone in UK, someone in London, someone in US, someone in Texas, someone in Rwanda can see that particular post. So whenever you go to social media, know that you're interacting to the entire world. Whenever you create your website, know that you have created something that the entire world can have access to. All of this you need to learn again. Communication. You need to know how to communicate effectively. There is no how you can promote yourself effectively without knowing how to communicate effectively. Communication is very, very important, because without communication, there is no how you can communicate your solution that you are providing to your potential client and your potential listeners, or to your potential audience, or to your potential target market. You have to know how to communicate effectively. In communication, you also learn how to negotiate effectively, because as a freelancer, as a creative, you must know how to negotiate effectively. Because without good negotiation skill, there is no how you make good money. So with good negotiation skill, you can be able to up your game, up your price, and defend it the right way. In building a sustainable freelance career, in building a sustainable life as a creative, you need to put yourself out there. It takes time. Yes, it takes time. But because it takes time does not mean you shouldn't do the necessary thing. Because either you like it or not, time is going. And the quicker you start building credibility, the better for you. So don't be quiet. I repeat, don't be quiet with what you are doing. Let the world know. Tell them. Even if the people that are around you don't want to hear it, keep saying it. A day will come, you will meet someone that needs that particular service, and that might change your entire life. So as a creative, you need to think beyond your immediate space. And the good part is that the internet has made this thing more easier for us to navigate. With the internet, you can pick up your phone and create a video and post it online, telling people what you are doing, creating content about what you are doing. Not you will not even do it in such a way that you lose as if you are looking for a client. You're just educating people, telling them about what they are doing. And whenever they need that particular service, you'll be the first person that will come to their mind, because you have been giving them free content for long. The internet is there. The internet has made things more easier. You can put your work out there on LinkedIn, Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on your website. You can put your work out there. Let people see what you are doing. Let people see how you are helping people solve a particular problem. So don't forget, putting yourself out there is your primary responsibility as a creative. Don't wait for anybody to do it for you. Don't wait for someone to refer someone to you. It's your responsibility to put yourself out there. And the thing is that you can do it. Just make up your mind. Tell yourself, as from today henceforth, I will do all it takes to put myself out there. I'll create content on a daily basis. I'll try and get my website. I'll try and get my portfolio. I'll try and network with people. Just make sure you put yourself out there. You can also volunteer. The area of creative these days don't want to volunteer again. People like, I can't work for free. You have to work for free, especially if you're just starting. If you are starting, you don't have reviews, you don't have clients, you don't have experience, you have to volunteer. Look for people to volunteer for them. Look for people to do free jobs for them, to make sure you have experience and put them in your portfolio. You have to be very strategic. There's nothing like working for free. If you are working, there must be something you are getting. You might be working in exchange for reviews. You might be working in exchange for experience. You might be working in exchange for money. You might be working in exchange for relationship. There are a whole lot of things that have to do with you working. So don't think everything revolves around money. No, money is very, very good. Very, very important, because without money, there's no how you can keep your life going. The reason why you learn that skill is because you want to make money. But understand that in your journey, in making that money, there are things that you just need to do. There are people I've worked with just because I want to build a relationship with them. There are people I've done job for just because I want to network with them. I want to just know them, I want to be closer to them. There are people I've worked with because I just want to have them in my life. There are people I work with because I want to gain some level of experience. There are projects I've worked on because I want to have experience on a particular thing. So you have to understand that as a creative, you have to think beyond money. You have to think beyond money, especially if you're just starting out. You have to think beyond money. You have to look for how you can build network. You have to think of how you can have connection. You have to think of how you can have more experience. You have to think of how you can have quality portfolio, quality reviews from people. It helps a lot. So as a creative, putting yourself out there is your primary responsibility. Don't forget, I remain Joshua Adejo. On this channel, I post videos every day educating creatives on how they can make money with their skill and also how they can be a better version of themselves. If you have not yet subscribed to this video, do well to subscribe, like, and also comment. If there's anything you want me to talk about in subsequent videos, do well to leave it in the comment section and I will attend to it judiciously. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.